In this video, I am going to share some of the messages and information that I received on CERN. Somehow, I feel the call to make this video, but before we get into it, I want to mention that this recording is the day after Independence Day, the 4th of July in the US. Have any of you woke up this morning, the day after 4th of July, feeling tired, feeling fatigued? Feeling something is different? I did. I didn't went out last night to watch any fireworks or anything else like that. I just stayed home. I woke up this morning, I was just feeling fatigued. I feel tired. And also one of my friends, she also mentioned that she feel a little bit tired today. Anyways, I just kind of felt that somehow the energy, the frequency, the vibration somehow shift after last night, after the fireworks, the 4th of July celebration. So CERN shut down on June 29, 2026. And just right before Independence Day, everyone is talking about it online. And many people are talking about they feel this time slows down. I made a couple of videos talking about time speed up. But somehow after CERN shut down, time slows down. I kind of felt it, but at the same time, I also have a couple nights, previous night, that I cannot sleep. I woke up many times during the night. This is not normal for me, actually, because the past 2-3 years, I have slept pretty well. I sleep very deep. I did meditation, sleep meditation, so I slept very deep. But somehow this past few days, I kept waking up. I don't know why. And many people says the time slows down. And I do sense it a little bit that time kind of slows down as well. So what do you guys think? Leave me what you experience in the comment below. I'm curious. So CERN essentially is a project that is based in Switzerland. And the main purpose is colliding the Large Hadron Collider. They are colliding subatomic particles at near the speed of light. And the purpose of an intention of doing this is to study dark matters, to replicate the Big Bang, and to study the universe. Okay, so that's the narrative and the purpose. This project was collected from different countries, but not the United States. So the narrative that they tell us is all about science, but at the same time, they have this Shiva statue right outside the courtyard of this location. And Shiva, if you don't know, is a Hindu god. It represents destructions and rebirth. Quite interestingly that this is all about science, but at the same time, they have this statue right in front. And the story is that they received this statue as a gift. And they also do rituals outside of this building. One message that I received actually a while back was that consciousness, okay, I talk about consciousness a lot in this channel. Consciousness is the only reality. We only experience reality through consciousness. And consciousness is non-local. Consciousness is formless. In order for consciousness to experience form, it has to go through a human body, a subconscious. The channeling message or the download message, information that I received was that someone out there is doing experience to create consciousness. Okay, so basically it's taking two particles and smashing together and create this energy to generate or to create consciousness. This is similar to what CERN is doing. However, all the creations are finished. From my understanding, consciousness cannot be created. It's eternal. It's timeless. So it cannot be created or destroyed. So if CERN is creating, quote unquote, creating consciousness, that means it's actually bringing the consciousness from different dimensions, different timelines, different reality. Because allegedly, people are saying that they saw aliens or extraterrestrials came through the portal. Allegedly, CERN is creating portal, creating a gateway, opening up a portal, and some entity or some ETs or some spiritual beings, whatever it is, it came through, it walked through, it came through the portal, it walked through the portal. So essentially, the message that I'm receiving is that this is not just an experiment. It's actually opening the portal for the conscious to come in and out. So bringing the consciousness into this dimension, in this timelines, which means all the timelines are crossing over. And this is why we have a lot of chaotic experience that we have right now. And seems like everything is happening all at once. And it also seems every day there's something going on. Everything just happens so fast every day. And we are just so drained. It just makes us so tired all the time and feel fatigue. Okay, I want to show you this video that I came across online. This kid is explaining how time works and how the timeline can split into different paths.
In a quiet boiler room in Nevada, a 13-year-old boy named Max Loughan began dismantling the foundations of modern physics. While the world watched the Large Hadron Collider in Geneva, Loughan proposed a chilling alternative. The machine hadn't just found a particle, it had fractured our timeline. As his theories surfaced on platforms like the Joe Rogan Experience, a global audience began to wonder if our reality was truly original. Did a child prodigy actually discover that CERN pushed us into another dimension?
Infinity down the line from our original timeline, where here's ours. And of course, this timeline is only moving forward because, well, the expansion of infinite number of realities behind it. But what happened was we made this universe sort of out of balance, and our universe...
Because of the collider, the super collider?
Yeah, we altered the weight of a single electron, which I believe shifted us into a parallel universe, considering that we caused a chain reaction that could have catastrophically destroyed our universe. I mean, even when we thought about starting it, we thought our universe would implode, and then it didn't, and we're like, oh, it's okay. Well, maybe it did implode. We just instantly got shifted to another universe.
He argued that the high-energy particle collisions occurring within the 17-mile ring were doing more than simply recreating the conditions of the Big Bang. According to Max, these experiments were fundamentally unstable relative to the survival of a single timeline. He proposed that the LHC had achieved such a concentrated burst of power that it actually destroyed our original universe. In this view, the reality we currently inhabit is not the one we were born into. Instead, Max suggested that we are living in the next best thing, a parallel dimension so similar to our own that the transition was almost imperceptible. He explained that when a universe is destroyed, consciousness naturally slides into the nearest available frequency, much like a radio seeking a clear signal. This concept suggested that the world as we knew it ended in 2012, or perhaps during the ramp-up of the second run in 2015, and we are now merely guests in a surrogate world.
Another thing that I want to bring up is that during 2008, they were doing the experiments, and that's when we start experiencing the Mandela Effect. What Mandela Effect is, one group of people remembering one thing happening one way, and another group people remembering another way. Okay, this shutdown happening on June 29, 2026, and it's gonna reopen 4 years later, 2030. If you pay attention closely, the day they shut down, June 29, 2026, and compare with their logo, you see there's 3-6 in their logo. And when we take the date they shut down, June, that's 1-6. 2-9 can be a 6 as well. 2026, there's another 6. And if you take the 3, 2, right? The 2 in the date 29, and also the year 2026. So there's another 6 when you add up the 3 2s. It's very strange. You can look at it as a coincidence, but from my own personal opinion, nothing is a coincidence. Everything has a reason. Everything is energy. Just like what Nikola Tesla stated. If you want to understand the universe, understanding energy, frequency, and vibration. This is what CERN is doing. Creating the energy from frequency and vibration.